the answer of the second one? You said it was 100,000.
My bad.
40. Yeah.
My bad. That's fine.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, like the one. I think you forgot the one. I was about to say that.
No, that means you are paying attention. Thank you. So there's a saying which says, "Devil lies in the details." So if you have a problem to solve, get to the details. If you understand it correctly, you'll be able to use it. Okay? Or that becomes your knowledge. Okay, anyways, you and Nihit, I'm not sure if you guys are interested in learning this or not, but even if you're not interested, pay attention. You don't have a choice. Now, as I said, and thanks Charlie for pointing this out. If I have a fraction to convert that to fraction, what do? I just write the number as is without caring about the decimal. So 114501. 114501. I wrote it down. Now, in the next step, since there is a decimal also, there is one decimal, so I'll write a 1. And then, as I said, right is always right. So from the decimal, travel in the right direction. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 digits are there, so 5 zeros you will put. And that's your answer. There is nothing fancy about it. Whoever did not get it, that means you had not paid attention to when I was explaining before. Yeah, sure. So this was the second one. Now the first one. First one also is fairly straightforward. Again, Nihit, pay attention here. 2 by 12. It simply says divide 2 by 12. And this is where chicken and egg. Because you have a 2. 2 is smaller than 12. Even if you keep talking about the table of 12 100 times, you will not get a 2 or anything lesser than 2. So you need to make this bigger. How do you do it? Chicken lays one egg at a time. Now you got 20. 20 is bigger than 12. So you can proceed. 12 1 is 12. 12 2 is 24. So I will stop at 12. Now 8 remaining. 8 is still smaller than 12. But chicken is there. Chicken gives me one egg. 12 5 is 60, 12 6 is 72, 12 7 is 84. So I cannot go till 12 7 is 84, I can go to 12 6. 12 6 is 72. What is remaining? 8. Now, again, there is chicken. Chicken gives one egg, becomes 80. 12 6 is 72. Yeah, what is the question?
Do you put a 0 beside the 20? If you want to, can you do that?
Where?
Can you put a 0 beside the 20 if you want
Which,
to?
where?
The 20.
Here?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? So learn math. Don't learn history, civics, geography, and US history for
That's
now.
how my dad showed me.
No. Don't put the blame on somebody if you have yourself not learned something. Okay. Dad is not making those mistakes for sure. I can guarantee that. Okay. It is you who has to learn it. Okay. And even if dad makes a mistake, that's fine. He has already got a job. He knows how to survive for the rest of his life. You guys have a long way to go. Pass elementary school, go to middle school, pass that, go to high school, and so on and so forth. You have a long way to go. Dad making mistake is fine. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so now coming back to this. Here what's happening is the decimal is giving one egg at a time, and then you get an 8. Again 8 is smaller than 12, so this chicken is giving you one egg. 12 6 is 82. 12 6 is 72, then 8. And this will go on. So the answer is point 0.1666, and I don't see an end to it. Okay, every time it is 80, you settle down to 72, you get an 8, again 72, 8, and then just continue. It will not stop anywhere. So it becomes 0.166666 as long as you have space in your page. Or people use a technique called approximation, meaning approximate value. If I have lot of 6, So I will I'll treat this as 1,000 and add one here. So I'll say 0.167. That's it. And then for the word. This is approximate value. Or you can just say 0.1666. I'll leave it. That's fine. So for here, everybody, killing that bee or fly or mosquito is not going to give you even a single point more in the examination. Don't focus on that. Fly will come and go. This earth is for all the animals, okay? Tomorrow if you see a tiger walking on the street, it is still okay because this earth is for everybody. We don't own this earth, right?
It's annoying me.
Okay. Now you will annoy me if you don't pay attention to what is being taught in the class. Okay? So pay attention here. Who got dropped out? Gautam? Okay, Gautam is back. So alright. So this part is simple, easy. Yeah? Easy? Sure? Easy? Okay, good news. We have a test coming up next weekend. Next weekend, I am going to invite all of you to my place. Whoever is in and around Texas, they need to be here 3 to 4 or 4 to 5. We can choose a window. Okay? And we will do test. And that test will be of all that we have learned so far. Okay? You can go wrong, you can make mistakes, that's all fine. But it gives me a clue with respect to where my kids are knowing the concepts, where they are not. Okay? Whoever cannot come will figure out how to do the test remote for them. Yeah, Aditi.
Is it a grade?
Uh, not that way. Okay. So idea is not to grade you guys. One second. Idea is not to grade you guys. Idea is for me to get an input on what are the topics that you guys know well and where majority of the class needs more attention. Okay.
So it's a data measurement test?
You can call it whichever way you want to call it, but it is more of a test for me. It's not a test for you guys. It's a test for me. Because I take my job very seriously. Meaning, when I'm teaching you guys, and if you don't learn it, I take it on myself. Then okay, maybe I'm not teaching well. So I need to figure out what are the topics where I have not taught you well enough. What are the topics that you guys have not understood well, and what are the topics that you have not even learned in the class, so that I can focus on those topics. Okay, that will be my goal. Make sense? Yeah, Akshara, you had a question?
I'm not here. I'm last year.
That's fine, right? It's okay. See, ultimately, I have to teach you everything that you need to know till 5th grade. So let's say that's why this grading is not to say, oh, Salni is a very good student, or Nihan is a good student, or Akshara has to improve, or nothing like that. Okay, it is a test for everybody. I will pick up all the topics that I have taught so far. I'll make you guys solve this, and then once I look through the paper, I will realize that okay, which are the topics where maximum mistakes are happening. Not only for one of you, but for most of you. Okay, and then focus on those topics so that we learn the things that needs our attention more. Yeah. So it's not a test for students; it's a test for teachers. Yeah. Yeah. You had a question.
So last week in school we were learning about multiplying decimals, and I didn't really understand the teacher that much, and we had a test.
Multiplying decimals.
Yeah, and I got 100 because I understood how you said it, but I didn't understand how the teacher said it.
Any which way is fine, right? So when you're in the examination hall, if you know how to solve it, see, Nihit, it's okay, calm down, calm down. Fly will come and go.
It's getting inside of my eye.
Just cover your eyes. That's it. Yeah. So coming back to the point, every problem, every sum can be solved in multiple ways depending on what you are comfortable with. Teacher has taught you certain ways, you didn't understand, I taught you certain ways, you understood that. And there could be chances where teacher teaches you in a better way in the school. And my method might be boring. For you, what is important is you figure out which one to go with. And learn one thing that helps you solve the problem in the correct way. That's it. Okay? Whether I'm wrong, the teacher is wrong, doesn't matter. If as long as you're right, you're good. Yeah? Alright. So let's move on to the next topic. Okay? I think if we stay focused on
Can we do circumference of a circle, please?
what is that word?
Circumference of a circle.
Circumference of circle. So I'm not trying to jump from basic algebra to straight to geometry. So I would make sure that okay, you want to learn geometry. I will come to that. Yeah, Aditi, you want to say something?
Algebra is from fifth grade.
Okay, that doesn't matter. See when you talk about maths, right? See, even to the 10th graders, the kids who are learning pre-calculus from me, you, I said, no. Clear? Okay.
Could we learn some more complicated financial literacy?
Okay. So let's, okay, so I will give you guys some sums. I'll let you solve it, and then based on that, we'll figure out what we need to learn. Okay? But yeah, in this class, I want to, okay, so Salini, your circumference of a circle, we'll come to that. But I would want to go in a sequence. I would not jump from algebra to geometry and then say that, okay, circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. If I say that, people will go mad at me, okay? So I always prefer going in a sequence. Hey everyone, you have joined 10 minutes early. So let me finish the class for the younger ones and then we'll start your class, okay? You have 10 more minutes still. So that's why I'm not jumping to this one. In one line, if I have to say circumference of a circle is nothing but the entire boundary of the circle, the length of the circle. Nate and you guys are kind of forcing me to call up your parents and inform that kids are not paying attention in the class. And I don't mind calling up mommy after right after the class, telling her that you're not paying attention in the class. Do you want me to do that? Then do it. Don't make the same mistakes again and again. I want you to move a little bit to this side so that you guys are not poking into each other. Okay? Yeah. Alright. So let's not go to area of circumference of a circle. What I wanted you guys to learn was related topic which is called units of measurement. Who all knows units of measurement and who doesn't? Yes, yeah, Salmi.
I know it.
You know it, unit of measurement. How many yards are there in a mile?
I don't know that much, but I do know that there is metric and customary system.
Yes, correct. No, so that's why. So we have learned that in the previous class, and I'll be very honest with you guys. Okay, even I don't remember all the conversions. Okay, at least in the customary system. But then you guys will have to remember that. So that's what we'll try learning. For next couple of classes. Okay, because I don't want to rush through it and say, okay, we are done. And then when it comes to exam, you are struggling with the same thing. Nate, you're certainly asking me to call on daddy after this class. Are you?
He keeps putting a thumbs down on me and keeps talking to me when I tell him to stop.
So you ignore. See, what will happen is, if you are getting caught, he's not getting caught, I'm calling your name, right? So if somebody is disturbing you, just ignore, as if you are not even paying attention to it. Okay, that's the way. Because like you guys saw flies flying around you, and everybody is jumping. If the fly comes and goes from here, you will not see me reacting to it. Okay, I don't react because seeing a fly is not important for me. What is important for me is, am I teaching you guys? Right? So same way for you guys, it should be, am I learning something or am I focusing on the fly? Okay? Alright, let's go back to what we want to learn today. So to start with units of measurement. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Okay. It's okay to learn units of measurement? Yeah? And why do we need to? Why units of measurement is so important? If I say,
Are you talking about like kilometer, feet, and stuff? Oh.
so we'll talk about it. So now let's continue, okay? No emojis, please. Yeah, yeah. Don't play with that, because if again, if emojis are like the flies, like we had in the class, right? Flies were flying and everybody was trying to kill the fly, jumping, going after the fly. That is creating disturbance in the class. Now the question is, okay, no chatting, no texting. Ignore those unwanted talks will get you guys distracted. So don't get into that. Now, why do we need units of? Why do we need to learn units of measurement? Yes, Ami.
We need to learn the units of measurement because if you need them in your everyday life.
Everyday life. And in fact, everything that we're learning, most of the things are needed everyday life actually. Salmi, put the phone down. So, so units of measurement. Now let me give you guys a very interesting example. If I say I am 5 feet 6 inches tall versus I say I am 5 centimeters tall versus I say I am 5 miles tall. So
You are very tough.
so look at the thing. I said 5 in all the situation. I said 5.6, 5 feet 6 inches tall. Second scenario I said 5 inch centimeters tall, and then I said I am 5.6 miles tall. What did change? The unit. The unit. And unit makes a huge difference. If I say 5 millimeter tall, you'll need a microscope to see how do I look. Yeah. So unit plays a very important role for everything that you do. Go to Walmart and say I need 5 potato. They'll say 5 pieces of potato, 5 pounds of potato, 5 tons of potatoes, 5 grams of potatoes. What? Right? So unit is something that makes you relate, or that helps you relate to the quantity of anything. Be it for weight, be it for distance, be it for a liquid, be it for time. So there are 4 things: weight, distance, liquid, measuring weight, distance, volume, and time. Weight, distance, volume, and time. So how heavy is something, how long is something, how much space something takes, and the 4th thing is the time. How much time? Yeah, Nihan.
So are we now learning capacity?
Capacity is nothing but volume.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So we'll wrap up this class in a minute. Okay. It's actually 2 more minutes. So let's continue with the basic understanding of units and measurements. So when you say units is that extra thing that you add after the number, which helps you realize how big or small something is. If I say 5 milliliters of milk versus 5 gallon of milk, you can understand the huge difference between the quantity, right?
Yes, but millimeters for
Huh?
millimeters for distance or
Millimeters for distance. Yeah, correct. I said milliliter. So yeah, the kids from level 2, just hold it for 2 more minutes. I'm just wrapping up the previous class. Okay. So yeah. So knowing the unit is very important, because that tells you the magnitude of something, how big or small something is. So be it for weight, be it for volume, be it for length, be it for time. These are 4 key dimensions where you will be using units. Now, in the whole world, there are 2 systems that exist. One is the system that is for the entire world except US. which is called metric system, where you talk about meter, liter, grams, whatnot. And then US has defined its own system, custom system, which is called US customary system. That is where we talk about miles, we talk about miles, we talk about gallons, we talk about um, pounds, whatnot.
I thought it was North America, not just America.
Yeah, North America. Yeah, correct. I mean, US was the inventor for this, and then everybody else adopted. Okay, so that's this is just a starting point. Okay, so why do we need units, and what are different types of systems?